Greetings from Central Texas. My name is Cameron. Today, I would like to discuss with you interpretive theory and what it means. What is interpretive theory? According to the book, Communication Theories, Perspectives, Processes, and Contexts, quote, interpretive theories aid in our understanding of a world that is socially constructed through communicative interaction. In general, interpretive theory will look for essential elements of communicative interactions and meanings in their development. It looks for elements in a way that can be applied across specific communicative contexts. Now, part of this theory, I would like to have you help me with this short experiment. What I'd like for you to do now, as you're sitting there, is close your eyes. Close your eyes, and I will mention a word, and I want you to think in your mind. Use your cognitive ability to generate several images. The word is Alaska. Alaska. As you think of this word with your eyes still closed, what images come to mind? Now open your eyes. Some people had images of Alaska as it is our northern neighbor. Other individuals have images of the clear mountain water, images of nature, images of nature thriving, or the animals. Did you think of outdoor activities such as dog sledding, skiing, hiking, being in the woods? Were animals in their natural habitat? Were they thriving? For me, in the interpretive theory, these pictures represent human interaction, knowledge that is derived through interpretive cognitive pictures and their meaning. The metaphor I would like to incorporate in today's discussion is the two-sided coin. Pictures often depict how a company or society wants you to feel. They want to show you comfort, give you thoughts of kindness, and hopefully you will not judge them for it. Through the lens of the interpretive perspective, these pictures were subjective and hopefully swayed your value in dreaming or thinking of Alaska. According to the book, Theories of Human Communication, quote, humans come to the understand of the world through direct experience. This means that the significance of objects, events, the self, and others is processed or interpreted through an individual's consciousness. According to the journal article, a picture is not always worth 1,000 words. The visually quality of photographs affects the effectiveness of interpretive signage or science communication. Quote, integrating a visual appealing photograph into science stories may have a positive implication for the effectiveness of the communication and the message told. From the interpretive perspective, photographs bring up pure emotion. Along with the interpretive theory, I would like to associate that with the grounded theory. The grounded theory is aligned with the interpretive theory as it involves the collection of multiple points of comparison. It includes inductive reasoning. It is largely applied to the qualitative research conducted by social scientists in the understanding and research of a diverse population. Qualitative approach takes the form of photographs, videos, images, and audio recordings. It includes interviews that are conducted in a natural setting to collect data or analysis. The discussion today is making connections with the concept used in the theoretical perspective. The grounded theory is woven together with relevant conceptual images and categories and how they fit together. Again, the two-sided approach. Let me explain further with experiment 2. In experiment 2, once again, I request that you close your eyes. Close your eyes, and once again, as your eyes are closed, think of the images of Alaska. The images I just showed you sway how you feel about Alaska. Now, again, in your mind, think of those images and the social constructs, people living in Alaska. Now think about companies, corporations that thrive on seeking out the natural wonders of Alaska. Those natural wonders are reflected in the greed of corporate corporations. You may open your eyes. These images ever come to your mind? I would like for you to interpret these images, bring forth the values and the significance of the events, the objects, and how the world has experienced Alaska from the corporate lens. According to the journal article, does media exposure relate to the illusion of knowing in the public understanding of climate change? Quote, the physical complexity of climate change makes it difficult for people to have the whole picture of the issues and problems within our northern neighbor. I would like to explain these pictures to you as we look at Alaska. Did you think about pipelines? Did you think about the offshore drilling? Did you think about the Exxon Valdez 1989 that spilled over 11 million gallons of oil? Did you think about the natural disasters that occur up in our northern neighbors area? Did you think about the natural gas that is exploited by corporations? Did you think about the fossil fuel that is ripped from the ground? The local population has to deal with pipeline issues, drilling rigs, and man-made disasters to the environment. These are other photographs that you may not have conjured up within the experiment part 2. Through the interpretive studies, researchers can take a deeper investigation into collective premises for what's going on in the different communities. This research includes a manner to capture larger cultural norms and values. Interpretive studies rely on field research and in-depth personal interviews to understand human life and its cultural practices. Analytical studies cannot be done from afar. The researcher must have boots on the ground, face-to-face contact, or at least hand out that survey. In conclusion, communication is much more than just speaking. It includes the cognitive recalling of social constraints and the rhetoric that is constrained to action. Depending on the type of symbol, style, delivery, and individual cultural's memory and values, the message can be interpreted. Interpretive theory research is vital as it measures the gap between various interpretations, misunderstandings, miscommunications of communication. My goal today with experiment 1 and experiment 2 was to show you and explain to you how the interpretive theory works. It takes steps through data analysis to explain both sides of the point of view, i.e. two-sided coin. My images and your images of Alaska may be shown in a positive or negative light, depending on your cognitive ability. The values of the people here in the lower 49 states, as well as Alaska, should be taken into consideration with any study. As a researcher, be sure to investigate both sides, especially when applying the interpretive theory. Thank you.